What's up, guys? It's Sewer Fox back here with some Path of Exile. So we're about to hit level 60, and we spent most of the time between 55 and 60 actually just farming up the areas like Crypt, Chamber of Sins, a little bit of Broken Bridge. I tried Western Forest, but it wasn't very good because of the chaos damage. Same thing with Fellshire Ruins, not the Crypt. Well, Crypt okay. I did basically just cleared all of Act 2 stuff. Did a little bit of farming, well, a lot of farming I guess on the way to get chaos recipes. So you can trade some chaoses for just don't identify anything. Just trading the chaos recipe unidentified, and it's a full set of gear. So gloves, shoes, helmet, weapon or two-handed weapon or two one-handed weapons, I guess. Armor, two rings, amulet, and then a belt. I don't have any belts right now, so once I get two more belts, I get four more chaos. And we did this because it is time to put in Chaos Innoculation and Infused Shield and start rocking out Chaos Innoculated. Because to destroy the Weaver, to get up to the Northern Forest, or to get to the Vale Ruins up to the Northern Forest, the Weaver does so much Chaos damage. Our base life pool that we had was like 600 life or whatever. We could instantly get like just destroyed by her. So it's time for Chaos Inoculated. And so what I did was I traded for some gear. I did get some gear from a poe.trade. Not really plugging them. I'm just letting you know that's how I got mine. My helmet I went and got has like 98 resistance and 203 shield, so that's pretty much endgame. I mean, I would like a little more shield, maybe a little less resistance and more intelligence. Ideally, um, the armor I got was 4 link because I didn't want to spend fusings linking it or whatever, and jewelers, I guess. It's kind of important in armor to get them linked. I mean, energy shield is the one exception. If you get a good energy shield, it's worth linking. But I just got one that has like 460 energy shield and a big resist, like that 44 cold res. And then the shield I got, this is the probably one of the better pieces actually. 365 energy shield, which is pretty dang high right now in the league because the league's new. A lot of this stuff costs me a lot more because the league's new, but it has a 38 fire res and 14 all res on it, along with that 365 energy shield, along with 23 intelligence. So, what you're gonna look for basically, I don't have boots, belt, and gloves yet. What you're gonna look for on boots, similar thing, you're gonna want as high energy shield as possible. A bonus intelligence would be awesome. Finish out your resist. Uh, on your belt, you're gonna want double strength. The highest you can get probably would be the best set. Like so, like I don't know, 60, 70 strength at least. And then much resist as you can get on there. If you can get energy shield on it, that's a huge bonus for sure. So if you can get energy shield plus the double strength and the resistance, that's really good. The only other thing that could even benefit you is the flash recovery rate or possibly armor, but armor is going to be so little it's not going to matter too much. Um, and then on your gloves, you did well. I personally would always roll Dex in my gloves. Dex as high as energy shield as possible and as much resist as possible is all you're looking for in gloves. Because to hit your numbers, you're going to need Dex. I don't have enough yet, and strength. You're going to need about 110, 120 of each of these. So to hit these, you're going to want a Dex on there probably. If you can get strength on your boots, I guess that could be good too. If you get strength, intelligence, one resist, that could be kind of good. But I think you'll hit enough with your belt with the strength actually. So maybe Dex. Either way, you're just looking for the basic stats and high energy shield and resist. So these three pieces I actually got. I already had the ring. I got these two. So these are all traded for. This is pretty much ready for mapping. Actually, I'm pretty much ready for mapping, even though my dagger has been upgraded since like I found it like level 40 something somewhere in the game, and I haven't really upgraded it. I haven't really needed to yet. But yeah. So the other thing that allows us to do is once we get Chaos Inoculated, we can get rid of all of our life flasks, start getting our actual flasks that we need. So mana, fire, lightning. I usually have ice and granite, but I still have a quicksilver because I'm running through stuff. But I do have in my stash. I have somewhere. I have the. So usually this is what I would rock out. So it'd be fire, lightning. Actually, I put lightning here usually, but depends on which one moves bleeding. I put bleeding as my second button because bleeding is kind of a big deal. So your flash setup will look something like that. Ample's okay. Surgeons is the best. If you can get Surgeons of the armor one that boosts the armor for the granite, and then you want Surgeons of you want one that burning, chill, bleeding, curses. So I have the right suffixes. I just don't have the Surgeons prefixes. All these are Ample. Ample's okay too. Perpetual's okay too usually, but Ample's okay. Yeah, so that covers that. Anything else? Let's think. Okay. That covers the gearing, everything else. We're sitting at like, I think we're at like 5K, 5.5K or so energy shield with like no real investment in gear. I probably spent like, because the league's new, I probably spent like 15 chaos maybe total on everything. So yeah, I mean, in standard, you could probably get all this for like 10 chaos, 5 chaos, I don't know. So you should have that many chaoses from playing and doing a few basic trades along the way. I recommend using acquisition to make trades. It's really easy to price all your items really quick with it. Alright, so yeah, we're at 5.2k. So we're all set for running any content. In fact, we're pretty much ready to just do whatever we want to do here. Nothing really is a threat anymore. I just wanted to get all this done because to be chaos inoculated, you want to make sure you have a little bit of a buffer. You don't want to be like almost dying ever, because you want to be able to easily survive any hit from anything. So there we go, we hit 60. There we go. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm going to go here. Give me one second. There's a couple options, and there's a third option I just thought of, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm still using flame totems. Our links have not changed, so since last video, the links haven't changed. Oh, actually, I did put. Well, this is just because the colors on this change, but I don't really care about fire penetration. My summon fire golem. With my fire golem up, without any power charge, I'm at 5.8k DPS with power charges that I get automatically from getting hit. I think it gets up to almost 6k or 6 point some k. So damage is pretty good. I'm actually looking to get my damage about 30k now. I guess let me think. Yeah, 4 times 5, at least 20k would be good. I think that would make it so. But I might have to get some quality gems for that, or get them to level 20 at least, because all my gems are still lower level. This is with a level 16 freezing pulse, only a level 11 spell echo. So anyhow, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a couple different ways we can go with the skill point. We can either head down here and grab all these, which is probably what I'll do, or we can head up here and grab Heart of Ice. They're both 9 points vested. The one way you get the Heart of Ice way, you get 71% cold damage. The other way you get elemental and cold, and you get some more damage to frozen or chilled enemies. So I think I'm gonna go that way. I think I'm gonna go this way because you get that 25% chance to freeze too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this way for the safer route. So we're gonna head down here and grab these. So by 60, what, 8, 69. Well, actually, probably doing quests. Probably by 65, we should have all that. So, all right, guys. I can go ahead and show you. Like, I can just get in the middle of things and get going here. Lifesteal is pretty good. I mean, there's not really anything that's gonna be a threat to me in Merciless. Malachi, don't try to do Malachi. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get there before I get to 65 here, but Malachi, you don't want to do until you have like 7,500 energy shield. Is the only thing I would say you can kind of not do with 5k. I wouldn't recommend doing. I don't know. Once you have 75k, you can do any map, any boss, anywhere in the game. So that's our next goal, is to get our rest of our gear and get our energy shield up to a decent level, and then well, we got our first map. I haven't ran any maps yet, but getting the map device, so Act 3, getting into Act 3 where we need to be, is very important. And then once we run our first map, we get a Xana, we can start running maps from our hideout. Yeah, see, I'm not killing things as fast as I'd like, I guess, right now. They're still taking a few hits, but that's just because my damage isn't great. Like, that stuff should all evaporate in one hit soon. But the other thing I was going to say was our hideout. We can get, we got everyone level 4, except for Vorkai, or Varisi, or whatever his name is. I call him Vorkai, I don't know. And once I get a medium hideout, I'll invite Vorkai, and then I'll get his crafting table here. I haven't been able to do that yet. And then we'll probably get Xana to replace somebody. I don't know. But once you have Xana in your hideout, you get her map device. I'll probably just replace Vorkai with Xana once I get into 4 and switch them out. Because, I don't know. Vorkai is useful up to level 7. After level 7, I think he's kind of useless. But once you get Xana in here, then you can start running maps in your hideout. So I get this pit map. Once I run that, then we'll see. I mean, pit's like the hardest 68 map, I would say. So I might not run that one first. But yeah, once you get to the mapping device, you can start running pit, and then you can hopefully get a Xana on one of your maps. And then once you invite Xana to your hideout, you can start running maps from your hideout, get higher quantity, and that about covers it from 55 to 60. All I did was pretty much spend my time in Act 2 Merciless farming up stuff. I mean, I think I did finish up a lot of my quests, but as you see, I didn't finish all of them from Act 1 even. So there's some skill points back here I can go grab. I'll go grab those probably on the way. And then we should be in Act 3 and start mapping. Hopefully by the next video, I think 65, we're good to go. Oh, the other thing with the gear, make sure you get gear that, just get the best gear. If you can equip it now, like this requires 59, this requires, well, okay, if you can equip it now, that's good, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Just skip that piece for now and get the different piece, you know? Don't get a worse piece because of the level is what I'm saying. Like if you can't equip it, just don't get it yet. Like I haven't been able to find boots that I can equip yet that meet all the standards I want. So I just don't get boots right now. So make sure you don't I don't know, hinder your character by getting gear that for a lower level than you need. But at the same time, you definitely want 4K. You'll hit 4K if you, before you get Chaos Inoculated and the 4 skill points behind it. If you have about 3.2K, you should have 4K. So once you grab these points, it'll boost you up to 4K. So about 3.2K right here, you can get all the stuff and you'll be over 4K. 4K is possible to do. I just want to buy myself a little bit more buffer because why not? I mean, it was cheap. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Fox signing out. I'll see you guys at 65 and hopefully that'll be the end of this build guide. And then after that I might make a quick summary of everything so you guys don't have to watch all these 10-minute videos. Alright, take care. Bye.